Hello, we're glad you're here. If you need assistance or just have a question, our associates will be glad to help you anytime.
Call the Alan Cox Show, 216-578-1007 or 1-800-348-1007.
I love girls. They're all over this world. Like to look at you.
Guardians clinch earlier today. End up taking 3 of 4 against the Twins. 2 games back-to-back, extra innings. 3-2, the final today. They will head to St. Louis this weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Weekend series, last road series of the regular season there against the Cardinals, and they will come home, a couple of games against the Reds, and then 3 against the Astros here at Progressive Field, and then we go into October ball and the postseason. Bridget Linton from your Cleveland Browns in for Mary today. Did you determine what your favorite Romedy comedy is?
It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good ones we discussed. One that we did not mention, though, beforehand that we talked about in the break, Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
That's a great one.
That is a good one.
It's up there. And then the 2 that are very similar movies, but they're not, is No Strings Attached and Just Friends, which is so weird because Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher, they're the stars in each of them, but not together, but they're married in real life.
Mm-hmm. And Timberlake and Natalie Portman, are those the female leads in those?
Yep.
I never saw either of them.
That's crazy.
Well,
is it?
That's probably a little bit of a younger movie for me, too. You know what I mean?
Is that crazy?
Every time you guys say you don't
crazy.
you guys aren't obsessed with Romedy comedies, I'm like, wait, huh?
Huh? I mean, you're a 26-year-old female.
Yep.
I'm a 53-year-old female. And I might watch different kinds of movies.
What's your favorite genre of movies?
Porno.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Pornog.
I like the pornogs. No, I've tried to. There are all these classic movies I never saw. Now, largely in the 70s, what they called at the time, like this amazing age of cinema in the 70s. You had all these amazing directors that were just getting going and putting out these amazing movies. And so I really got on this kick, not like I have a lot of time, but I really got on this kick, was like, I'm going to watch like these classic late 60s, 70s movies I've never seen. So I'm thinking like Bullet with Steve McQueen and Serpico with Al Pacino. But some of these movies are so goddamn slow.
Dude.
That I'm like, wow, the pacing was so different back then. And I'm like, some of them are great. I watched 3 Days of the Condor with Robert Redford, one of those like CIA spy movies. Yeah. That movie's great. But I tried watching.
Dude, Bullet is one that like I want to love that movie. And there are moments where you're like, oh, I get it. But it is slow and he's supposed to be so cool, but he just really comes across as a dick the whole time.
Like it's just a different time, and it was really that movie's famous for the chase scene, obviously, in the car. But like the scene where they're hiding the guy in the safe house in the apartment, and they call down, and there's another guy. I'm like, oh my god, this thing is taking forever.
And what was the first? Was it just Dirty Harry? Was that what it was called?
It was called Magnum Force, I think, was the first Dirty Harry movie. And then the sequels had Dirty Harry.
Okay. Yeah. Well, whichever the one is like the first one where he's chasing the serial killer around San Francisco, and there's this big chase scene, and they're like in a mill.
Sorry, Dirty Harry was the first Dirty Harry. Yeah.
Dirty Harry was the first one. And, like there's scenes that are, he's chasing this guy, and they're like going up a conveyor belt, and it's the lamest thing you've ever seen.
Right.
But back then, it was crazy.
Yes.
But in this, they're like, we're going to make him go up the conveyor belt.
Yeah, in 1971, that was the height of suspense and action.
Because there wasn't Kung Fu yet.
Right.
So, like, once they started implementing that into every action movie, it made choreographed fight scenes so much better.
I mean, Clint Eastwood's chasing dudes around in loafers, right?
Yeah, so he's chasing them around in loafers and leisure suits, and whenever they get into, and it's the same thing with like the old James Bond movies, when he'd get into fights, it wasn't like they were like throwing punches and like ducking and dodging everything. It was just rolling around.
Yes.
You just grab a guy and just roll around, and then you get one good punch and they're gone.
Very
like,
latently homoerotic in those
it
movies.
was-
I mean, French Connection, I think, is a movie that holds up.
That's a great one.
French Connection's great. But some of these 70s movies, maybe I'm not landing on the right ones, but I was like, oh my God.
French Connection's very good. And you can usually tell by the directors that kept making movies, and there's the ones that were just kind of on their way out, or they were just making kind of paint by numbers action or like cop movies, like a lot of the ones that Steve McQueen did. Like Steve McQueen, huge movie star, not that dynamic to watch.
It was a different time when
Yeah.
they were shooting movies. They needed a different thing from a guy.
Stoic was everything back
Yes.
then.
Yeah,
Stoic
yeah.
was everything.
Dog Day Afternoon was good. I
That's a
thought
great
that held
movie.
up really well.
Yep.
I don't know any of these, you guys.
Well, they're from the 70s. I get it.
Yeah.
I
They're
mean,
not comedy comedies.
They're not. I just thought of another comedy comedy.
Okay.
Jerry Maguire. I like that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Saw it once, and show me the movie.
You guys,
My
yeah,
head's
I don't want to talk about
eight-
movies with you guys anymore.
My-
You guys have terrible taste.
Well,
You had
are.
me at
We're
hello.
just old.
Yeah.
We're old and cynical.
You know,
That's
it's really tough to
no, but I love
relate when I'm only 26. You know.
Forgetting
That's
Sarah
the
Marshall's
thing.
a great movie. Like I love that one.
Okay,
And
good.
Jerry Maguire, like it was a fun movie, but it's not something that I went back and watched again.
Yeah, I mean, it's one that if it's on TV, I'm watching.
Okay.
But I'm not like going out of my way to like I'm gonna search this and watch it. But if it's on,
Ever watch The Sting? Somebody asked me. I saw The Sting. It's one of my first memories as a kid. My parents wanted to see. We went to the drive-in to see The Sting. So we're in the back of our Pinto wagon, me and my brother.
This is so many old words.
Yes, yes. And I was in my pajamas. You'd go to the drive-in in your
Yeah.
pajamas because you'd fall asleep.
Yeah.
And my dad would make
And if
like
you're
a
watching The Sting, you're gonna fall asleep.
right.
That movie is long and quiet.
Yeah. I remember seeing Blade Runner at the drive-in when I was like 10. The Notebook. That's not really
Oh.
a comedy, though.
no, it's not a comedy, but it is a good one.
It is a comedy.
There is a video I saw about how like every woman's like favorite movies, like all like those romantic movies, they're all based on cheating. Like they're like everybody cheats in them.
Yeah, I'm trying
Like
to
the-
think.
the
Yeah,
woman
it does
is-
kind of check
Are
out.
they? Is
yeah.
that true?
Like
I don't
The
know.
Notebook, a lot of cheating in that one.
Yeah, you're right.
Again, that's another one I've seen one time.
Because there's this guy that the lady's with, and he's a villain. So they're like, oh, you shouldn't be with him. But they never break up with him clean and go, there's a lot of
Yes.
overlap.
Yeah,
There's too
I mean,
much overlap.
I know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, and you think Forgetting Sarah Marshall, that was a cheating one.
Was it?
Well, I guess she.
No, she broke up with him.
But, yeah, but she was already sleeping with the
Oh, yeah.
the other
Russell
guy.
Brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys see the new Beetlejuice movie yet?
I did.
Bill did. I didn't.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I liked it. It's fun.
Me too.
Yeah, it's fun. It's not like the best movie I've ever seen, but it
Right.
was a good time.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Catherine O'Hara's the best.
I'm opting to go see. They have the Tim Burton Batman in theaters this weekend, so I'm going to go see that.
Hell yeah.
I haven't seen that. It came out on my 18th birthday, and I don't think I've seen it in the theaters since.
Last time I watched that was at the
Playhouse Square.
no, not Playhouse Square, but it
Blossom?
was not Sexenheim.
Sex and Hyman. What are you
Not-
talking
not-
about?
not-
Are you having a
I
stroke?
almost said Saxenheim Hall, but that's
Oh.
a different place.
That's where the burlesque happens.
Yeah, where's the one where the Cleveland Orchestra plays?
Severance. Hall.
Severance Hall. I
Yeah.
saw it. They played along with it at Severance Hall, and that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think you have audio of it.
I'm sorry, what?
I think you have audio of it.
Oh, of the Batman. Yeah, of
Yeah.
the Cleveland Symphony Orchestra playing
Yeah.
along with the classic Danny Elfman theme. Oh, Bridget, you know,
it
you
was-
miss a minute, you miss a lot.
Yeah.
You can't.
Severance Hall had a little collaboration with Chipotle that day, so the
It
orchestra was a little gassy.
Taco Bell sponsored the whole thing.
I mean, there's
and
no
it
way
was-
we could end the show without some fart noises.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get there.
I mean, we could have, but
No,
now
we
that you've brought it to my attention, how about a Chewbacca fart? You know who Chewbacca is?
Yeah, I know who
you
Chewbacca is.
That's a nice one.
Oh, that was good. It really does sound like a Chewbacca fart. Oh, I don't like that one.
She's surprised. That's what I like. Oh, I don't like that one. You can just rate these for me. Oh, I don't like that one.
It scares me
That
every
one gives
time.
you a visceral reaction. Like you choke.
That one comes at you quick. God. Oh. That one's just loud.
Yeah.
That's just like a classic fart right there. Oh.
It's got a lot of different tones to it, a lot of different flavors.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't like that you said flavors.
You know, like that. Well, it's yeah. You've heard Bill's in the stairwell
Oh
before.
my gosh.
That's a good one.
Do you have it like on standby? Is that it?
Yeah, that's him in the stairwell of his building.
Like
Yeah, that's good.
And I forget. So were you like holding it in like, okay, now I got to record this because I know it's going to be really loud and really good.
So like I would just take the stairs down every morning on the way to the gym, and there would be so many good friends. I'm like, you know what? I got to start recording these. And I did.
Is it something about the staircase that just makes you a little gassy?
No, it like right when you wake up.
The acoustics are great.
Yeah, you're just
Oh,
like,
the
I
acoustics are
fart when I wake up. I don't know. I'm gassy in the morning. And so I'd be walking, and then like there's something about like going down the steps would kind of rattle them out.
Oh.
And then the acoustics in there are just
shake something
incredible.
loose.
Yeah.
A listener sent me one from his garage.
Do you have it? Oh my gosh. The length of it. Reminds me of that scene in Step Brothers. It just keeps going. You're going, he's like, I taste it.
Now the tuxedos seem kind of effed up.
Yeah. Honestly, that's probably my favorite movie of all time.
Step Brothers.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Don't like that one.
She's like, I don't like
That
that
one
one.
really gets her.
It's like the wetness of it.
It's the wetness in the echo of the bowl.
Yes, yeah, that's the part I'm not
It's
into.
very close quarters
Yeah.
for something that powerful.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that none either.
Wow, she really can't. She's all over the place. I don't like them big. I don't like them small.
Like that one just sounds like someone.
Fart princess over here.
Yeah, she really is.
That last one, I didn't like it. You can tell the person's not wearing underwear.
Oh, you
You
can?
know? Yeah. You know, it just
You
sounds
can tell
a little
that they're not.
Yeah.
All right.
Ugh. It's just like the bare cheeks letting that one out. Don't like it. Oh, okay, jeez.
That's the three-piece combo right there. I've never
Bridget,
played.
so what did you do today? Well, I had a very professional shoot at the Brown Stadium, and then I came on the Alan Cox Show and listened to farts
We
for
went through his
15
fart
minutes.
library. The clip of the Swedish news anchor who farts live on the air. You've heard?
Oh.
Have you heard that?
Nu är det slut för den här veckan, men ni ser oss på måndag igen. Hej då! Men, oj, gud.
And then she laughs herself to break.
Good for her. She got it. Whoa.
Right? How about that one? Now, underwear or no underwear?
Play it again. Ooh, I think
That's bare bottom, isn't it?
that might be bare bottom.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
That's the one that gets you every time.
Every time.
It's the toilet bowl. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Isn't that weird that like those
Oh, boy. Anyway. Oh, we're having fun.
Oh,
aren't we?
God, farts are so
Oh,
weird.
Come on.
They are
They
so
really
weird.
are. Okay. Anywho.
Mateys, this here be
Oh, yeah, we forgot. People have been leaving messages for Talk. They're enjoying Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Oh, why have you been playing it?
mateys, this here be One-Eyed Willie and my two large cannon balls. You better vote for Trump 2024 or I'll shoot these two big balls into your houses. You dumb sumbitches. You dumb gay homosexuals.
Gay homosexuals. All right.
Double, both.
Oh, you know what I say to that?
There's a hole in the bottom of my butt. There's a hole in the bottom of my butt. There's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole in the bottom of my butt. There's a poo in the hole in the bottom of my butt. There's a poo in the hole in the bottom of my butt. There's a poo, there's a poo, there's a poo in the hole in the bottom of my butt. There's a cord in the poo in the hole in the bottom.
Well, anyway, they tell you your audience will find you. You don't have to worry about anything. You'll draw the audience you deserve.
Oh.
All right. I've got to take a break. And then we'll come back. No Guardians tonight. You get the Corey